Okay, so today we're going literally around the world.
Okay, so are we talking about satellite? What are we talking about?
So we're talking about Boeing's Starliner.
Where's the base?
Boeing Starliner flies out of Kennedy Space Center.
So it's in the U.S.?
Florida.
Okay,
Yes.
Florida. Okay,
Yes,
perfect.
it's all NASA.
Okay, it's in Florida.
NASA flies out of America always.
Always.
They don't have...
I just wanted to make sure because it said around the world. I want to make sure everybody knows we're in the U.S. Okay.
For sure.
All right.
In 2014, Boeing was awarded a $4.2 billion fixed cost contract to develop Starliner as part of NASA's Commercial Crew Program.
Yep.
The first test in 2019, in December of 2019, failed. Failed to reach the ISS. In August of 2021, the launch was scrubbed on the tarmac due to a propulsion valve issue. By May of 2022, when the first successful uncrewed test occurred, they had fixed 80 major issues to be able to get off the ground. So they flew it up to the ISS, flew back down, no problems, completely automated. This most recent trip was supposed to be the first 8-day manned mission by Butch Wilmore and Sonny Williams. They're both test pilots. Lots of experience, flown lots of crazy vehicles in their day. So they're going to take it up for 8 days, fly back down, basically certify the spacecraft.
I wouldn't do that.
On May 6th of 2024, the launch was scrubbed due to a valve issue. On May 18th, the launch was scrubbed due to a helium leak.
Man.
On June 1st, there was a last-minute abort by ground equipment. So there's equipment on the ground that thought it detected a problem. There was no problem. So a false positive caused the launch to be scrubbed at the last second.
And it must be a sign.
This is what I'm talking about. On June 5th, there was the successful launch, quickly followed by reports of helium leaks and thruster issues. It takes 27 hours to travel that 400 kilometers up to the space station.
Stop it! Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
So what are they doing meanwhile? Are they sitting there? They can't eat? They can go to the bathroom?
They're just chilling, peeing in their spacesuit.
Oh, hell no! Jesus!
27 hours. Worst road trip ever.
So you like this? And you like, man, did I just piss myself?
It takes 26 hours to get from launch to the space
so they must
station.
have a special suit. So
they get the depends on. I mean, shit, if 80-year-old grandma can sit there and drop a deuce while you're watching Wheel of Fortune.
Hey, man.
We got the technology. We don't even need to go no more. He's blown away by the space suit with the diaper in it.
Listen, once you land, wherever you arrive, how you think this? Oh my God. Okay, let's keep going.
Okay. So 26 hours later, as they're approaching the space station, they realize that there are helium leaks occurring, and 5 of their 28 RCS thrusters. That's the thrusters they use to control the ship in 3-dimensional space.
Yeah, so they can move around, yeah.
So they can move in and dock with the ISS.
Yeah.
5 of those thrusters fail on approach.
Oh, man.
So they have to scrub the automated approach and spend the next hour manually parking that thing into the,
Meanwhile, they've been peeing and doodling.
All that. Yeah. 27 hours.
Okay. Okay.
So they finally get docked. Now the craziness begins. NASA and Boeing don't really tell us anything for weeks. This was June 6th they landed. So they've been up there 2.5 months. They were supposed to be there for 8 days. What happened is nobody was saying anything. Nobody was telling us anything. Nobody knew what was going on.
Okay.
Right? So the rumors go crazy. Okay, so where we ended the last video, as I was editing, more information actually came to light, and so we thought we'd jump in and fill in the end of the story so we don't give you half the story. They were stuck indefinitely, but just this past weekend, NASA finally made the decision on what they're doing with the astronauts. So they've decided that the 8-day mission, they're not bringing those astronauts back until February 2025.
I don't know, man. They're going to be stuck in space for almost a year. Think about that. That's crazy.
I think it's 8 months by the time they come home.
Wow.
Yeah.
So is SpaceX trying to save them, help them?
What they're going to do in September, late September, when the regular crew rotation goes up,
Yep.
it was already supposed to go, but there's nowhere for them to park at the space station because all the docks are full. They have to get the Boeing Starliner off before the next SpaceX Dragon can dock.
Okay.
So at the end of September, they're going to send up 2 astronauts with 2 extra spacesuits, so that they got something to come back in safely. Before that, a couple of weeks before that, about mid-September, they're hoping, they haven't nailed the timeline down, they're actually going to send the Boeing Starliner back autonomously. So they're going to send it back to Earth with uncrewed.
Man, Boeing got a lot of pressure.
Boeing has a new CEO incoming that basically has a blank slate to fix the problems. After the criminal charges, after the MAX issues, the Starliner issues.
Everything they're doing is not working.
Everything they're doing is not working.
Wow.
And so the question is how much money can they afford to pour into something right now that might be the future of the company?
100%.
Right? Because that's one of the things Elon is doing with Starship, is he wants to launch a Starship up and drop it back down, and you can hit anywhere in the world in like 60 to 90 minutes.
That's crazy.
So it may be the future of air travel.
Yeah, 100%. And that's going to force all the airlines to drop the price down. So
yes.
Shout out to Elon, because that's going to be the new first class. And now the airline going to have to drop the price down, because, I mean, come on now, 16 hours on the plane or 90 minutes on a spaceship.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Hey, I'm all for that.
So that's the Boeing Starliner story. We've got an end to the story. We'll see what happens in September when they undock, and then maybe Butch and Sonny will get to come home in February.
Awesome. Stay tuned. Crazy shit from around the world. Your boy Rocswell. Soze did it. We out.